Let's go, streaming time. Recognizable and only a reunion. Can't spell building. Anyone who's tired, so tired. Can't believe I used to be. What happened? What they say about me? Oh, I forgot to bring up Chattery. I was like, where's Chat? Where are you boys at? There the boys are. Hi, boys. I really gotta hurry up. My gosh. Hi, Chat. Hi, Chat. Hope you're doing well. There you go. We've done all the bits. Now gotta go to Twitter. Twitter, where you at? Hi, Red. Parties and not be and they never feel sorry. So why is it not showing how long the song has been playing? He was just about to add a big old booty. That sounds so wrong out of context, but I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you're referring to. That, of course he was. Of course he was. Hi, chat. Hi, chatters. Let's put some chill music on. This is gonna be a lot less following tutorially and just a lot more wild and fun building without any hesitations. I mean, probably with a lot of hesitation, but we're just gonna ignore that one. Hi, chatters. Hi, chatters. I don't think the notification's not gone out, I believe. It's not showed up. If it has, let me know if you hear from the notification, but I presume not, because I don't see it. Fosterbar, no, it has. I was like, hold on, has the notification gone live or not? Apparently so, I don't know. Hi, bye. How are you, King? We are gonna do a lot of things. I forgot where I logged out, to be fair. I'll be honest, I don't remember. I think of the supermarket, if I remember correctly. If you were here last time, we did a super smelter, and I said I would, yes, correct. I would work on it, off stream, and also do a bunch of other things, and yeah, a lot of things have happened. I participated in a little raid with Duck earlier. Hi, Leo. So this is why I have Hero of the Village and a bunch of totems, and did some trading and stuff. But the main thing I really want to show off today is all the stuff I did in the industrial area. Which, honestly, calling it the industrial area is like the biggest exaggeration, like, term you've ever used. I need to take the washing down and there's a motherfucking wasp on one of the pegs. Oh god, that sounds scary. Wasps are bad. One time, okay, I think I still have this video. It must have been like 5 or 6 years ago. I used to have a room that was like the attic room, right? So my room was right in the roof. And one time I was home alone and there was literally like a wasp the size of like a 2-pound coin, like literally a massive wasp in my house. And I freaked the fuck out. So my idea was I took a video of it and also a picture at the time. And then I very, very scaredly so put it in a glass, sprinted about 10-15 meters away from my house and let it free there so it wouldn't come right back. That was my solution as a youngin'. I was so afraid. I wasn't really that afraid because of the wasp, but it was so scary to be home alone and have that happen. I was like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? But yeah, I did a little bit of work in the industrial area, which yes, I recognize is quite the baller name for literally a one-room little build. But by I did a little work, I mean I did a few farms, and I also gave my smelter a design. And you boys were just there last stream, some of you at least, where I talked a bit about watching Hermitcraft Season 7 and how Grumbot is one of my favorite characters. Just ever. I love him a lot, and I was so happy to have him as a character in Season 7, even though I think he's underappreciated. So, when I thought of building my little smelter, what better to do than do something that is a little bit inspired, just a tad. There he is. Obviously, I don't have the scale or space to make this, like, a proper emotive face, but this is it. This is basically like, you go into the mouth to do the stuff. You go up the stairs. I had to wax a lot of this copper already, because it's oxidizing. We've got to keep up with that. But yeah, so you go into the mouth, basically, and ta-da! There he is! My little guy. I mean, he's a big guy, to be fair, but... And the eyes, okay? Let me explain about the eyes. This is, again, mostly done because I didn't have a lot of space here with the face. But if there's any OGs, before I had... Oh, spoilers. Spoilers! I can't even show you, boys, because there's spoilers everywhere. Hold on. Let me try and make this spoiler-free for you. There you go. If you look into my face, right? I'm going to take my helmet off for this. If you look into my face, I have square eyes now, and all my skins that I either get made or make, you know, have made by other people. I don't really make my own skins anymore because I was not good at it, and I didn't have the time to really learn how to be good at it. But whenever I commission a skin, or like someone kindly does one for me, like a City did with my new Aussie skin right here, I have these square eyes, which are a lot more emotive and quite nice looking. But when I made my very first skin, the eyes were this shape. 3 little pixels. So I thought for my little smelter boy, I'd give him this old school eye style as like a nice little thing. It also looks like he's like happy. So this the guy, big smelter. It's all covered up relatively well. But then I thought, okay, what do I use the rest of this area? So, I did some farms. My god. So I did 3 farms right here. These were a pain in my ass, especially the middle one. But we'll get to that, So, first off, we have this one, which is a cow farm at the moment. I do have some wheat that I store here usually. So, you press a button. The cows come flying up. You breed the cows. Breed the hell out of them. There you go. You go down. Button no longer happens. Those guys get pushed over once they're adults. They get murdered. So yeah. This is like the whole thing with all of these farms is these are all very small. They're meant to be small on purpose. So let me put that away again. There you go. Cow farm. Ta-da. We've done it. Oh. Hello? How did that guy jump? I mean, okay, hold on. Mind you, okay, for all of these farms I'm showing off that I built, this one here, and this one here, are all from the exact same Mumbo Jumbo video from about 5 years ago. And specifically, it is a video about how to do micro farms. Because there's not a lot of space in this room, and I wanted to fit a bunch of machines in here, so small farm designs it is. So, because this is a video from 2017, which, oh my god, is 5 years ago, some of these might not work 100% because they are made for older micro versions, but I couldn't be bothered. And they work decently enough, so I was like, okay, we'll deal with it. Then number 2 that I built was this guy. I got rid of the wasp, but I didn't die. Let's go. This guy here is chicken farm. It's not extremely efficient. I'll be the first to admit this is not the most efficient design I've ever made. I mean, again, I didn't make it, so it might genuinely be because it's a bit old of a farm design. And I had to dig a hole to the surface and redesign part of a house because this needs to have a daylight sensor above there. The one that I like the most, though, is this guy. And you're thinking, hold the phone, what is going on with this one? So this one is a farm that works for carrots, potatoes, and for wheat. So you take your appropriate seed, you turn the machine on. Hold on, you need a free hand for this. Turn it on. Hold on. Hello? Let me turn. There you go. And then you do this. It's very loud, but it works. It's basically a lot of bone meal, chat. A lot of bone meal. This is what it does. Hi, Void. I'm good. I'm showing off my machines. There you go. And then you need to turn it off again. There you go. And you get quite a fair bit of wheat through this. You could use it for carrots and potatoes as well, but I've been using it for wheat since we do need that. So these are like the little farms I've done. Again, all 100% credit for the design to Mumbo Jumbo because I am not at the advanced stage of making up my own livestock farms. I am not there. I talked on Toby's Discord stream yesterday and I'm so bloody proud of myself. That's so good to hear, King. I'm very happy for you, mate. But yeah, these farms are not extremely complicated, but definitely outside of my I could just make this up vibe. So I'm definitely the part, you know, my level of redstone ability is follow tutorial. I can make some farms up myself if it's like crops. Certain crops I can do a little bit. Not well though. But stuff like this with different circuits and pistons and all that kind of shenanigans, I don't know how to do this, so Mumbo's tutorials were a godsend. Again, these might not be as efficient as they were when he designed them, or when he built them, because these are 5-year-old tutorials. But we're just gonna ignore that one violently. So yeah, you have my little robot boy, my sweetest child. Love him. He's just a big oven, big powerhouse, and I really don't know what I'm naming him yet. He doesn't have a name. He just exists. Also, I made a secondary way out because I was bringing all these animals in and they obviously can't go through this exit, but that's for another time. So, yeah, I'm working on that industrial area slowly but surely, but I think if I'm following a tutorial literally block by block as I need to do, hi lady, for redstone tutorials, making streams, like stream content, just be me following tutorials step by step is a little bit monotonous. You know what I mean, chat. It's a bit samey. So I thought I'd do a lot of that stuff off camera and just show you. Again, if you want to see how that's built, just watch Mumbo's video from like 5 years ago. It's like I think 8 micro farms you need to build or something. It's a pretty popular video. I was literally just searching up small farm designs in Minecraft, and that's like the first thing that came up. So I was like, alright, this seems like a solid sign for me to go with Mumbo's video, since it came up. I have so much stuff in my inventory. Oh my god, you don't know how many times I was just getting frustrated with item management. Oh my god. So yeah, I did some raids, I did some trading. By some raids, I mean I did one. Where's my emeralds? There you go. I've been diligently trading with the villagers, getting a bunch of stock of various kind. As you can see, I got a lot of hay bales. Things like that, you know. Just casual Minecrafting. Got an apple. There you go. I'm just going to empty out my inventory a little bit. Also stole some seeds. So that's not very pog. I got to get up my seeds again. By stole seeds, I meant I took them from the supermarket, which I frequently do when I'm, I desperately need something right now, and I don't have it in my own personal stock. I just do it like this. So I took some seeds from the gardening section. There you go. But as you can see, there's always more than enough for everything. There's just so much stock. We have so many functional farms now in Arrowlight. It's crazy. There's so many things we can produce just by ourselves. And I'll get a little tour. Because one of the things you have to do quite frequently if you're on a server like this one is you have to go and run the rounds, basically. Quite literally run the rounds, I might say. Why is there a chicken? I gotta put the meats on the other side, I think. So you run around, you're just having a good old time. You're like, okay, hold on. I need to check all the farms, take all the goods from the farms. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I was like, why did I take off my helmet? Ah, because of this reason. Hold on, I gotta go to bed. But yeah, so one of the things I now do, basically, is run around all my shops and farms that I take care of. Which is quite the adventure, to be honest. Like, it's a lot of different parts that go moving, and obviously right now, those little farms in the industrial area are too small, in terms of like the wheat or carrots or something, are too small to really like feed the entire town, so the trade deal's still valuable, but it's just good to have a little bit of our own crop production as well. You know how it be, chat. So, hold on. We're going to the supermarket, put in that one saddle I got in the raid. In the pet supply chest. There you go. We have so much stuff. I really gotta have more storage options, because oh boy. There's so much stuff I just carry around randomly. Oh yeah, we gotta take care of the crops. So I sort of just take a little round. This is how I've approached it. And we're gonna go fast, because I still have Hero of the Village for 14 minutes. So, sugarcane I don't really need for anything except if I stock the rocket shop, because none of the villagers that we have trade for paper. So, that's a missed opportunity. But then you go around the back, and of course the bamboo. Do some transformation into sticks for these bad boys, and we have something for the Fletcher to trade. I usually leave the spare one just in the farm. Then it's time for the melon farm, which is a double trouble step, since unlike pumpkins, these guys split into slices, which is so annoying. I wish they didn't. Imagine if they didn't. I don't know if there's a way to harvest these whole, because it's kind of annoying to craft them back, but I don't know. It's not that bad, and I just put a crafting table nearby, specifically in this corner. So I just craft together all my melons, and let's see how many melons we get. Then we do the pumpkin farming, which we have pumpkin for days, honestly. There's, like, I always have way too many pumpkins to even trade just from one harvesting of this. Hi Roscoe, how are you doing, King? Good to see you. We are just doing a little farm run, and we're going to trade with our villagers. I mean, they're not ours, but the villagers, I suppose. Good, I'm good. That's very good to hear, mate. So yeah, we're just doing our little run as you would. I'm just gonna jet over to the village in a second, because we still have our little hero effect, and I don't want to lose that. So let's have a look what else we have in terms of trading options. We also have other farms that we gotta clear out, but we can't trade with those, so no worries on that end. Taking some additional melons. There you go. Because we do have a not super efficient cactus farm right down here. As you can see, it's not really doing its job, but we'll just ignore that one. Empty it out as well. Thank you for the follow, man. Really appreciate that. Okay, I think we've got all the main farms. We have that bit of wheat, which is just here, I guess. We have my normal little livestock out here. We'll check the shops later. You want water? I would appreciate some water, thank you. Gotta be careful that I don't fly too much. Thank you for the hydrate. Once I've landed, I'll take another sip. Oh, geez, that was a bit of a rough landing. There's the guys. Look, we still get the like reduced prices because of Hero the Village. Hello, farmer boy, where you at? Look, I always trade them out of pumpkins. Not usually melons though, because I don't happen to have enough melons for this, but man, Man, the prices are solid, though. Oh, Leo's here. Puggies. Hold on, I gotta say hi. Hi. Just, come on! Just came to say balls. SMH. The youth of today. Oh, thank you, Void. That's very, very sweet of you to promo. These guys are doing well. I don't think I have anything else to trade, so... Hold on. Actually want to play Minecraft. Anything useful? Not really. Oh, I have shit tons. Hold on. Let me hurry. I have so much flint. Like, so much. You don't even know. I gotta be a bit careful with my flying. It's very nice, though, to have wings, I gotta say. I'm so attached to them now, though. Like, literally. It's not fun to take them off anymore. But I don't mind that. It's kind of nice. Have a little bond with, you know, your artificial ability to fly. Where's my flint? How much time do I have? 9 minutes. It's fine. I keep thinking, oh, it's like 1 minute left. Oh my god, that's not. Look how much flint I have. I just have, like, casually several stacks because as you can see, I collect a lot of gravel for this and that. Lots of grindy things that you do. But I find them kind of relaxing, I'll be honest. Okay, let's see if I can start up. Let's go. I've been getting better at just jumping in straight up. Oh, that's why. It doesn't even count you as being part of New Australia, though, Void. At least last I checked. Because I saw, like, the list of members, and it didn't even include you. And I was like, hold on. Where's the Flint boy? There you go. How much is the other guy selling? 18. Okay, we want the 18 one. Come on, give me all of the emeralds. Let's go. All of them. Let's go. 30. Oh, wait, I have more. I was like, hold on. I swear I had more. Were you not counted as a citizen? Really? That's a shame. Oh, I get thrown things because I'm still here at the village. Yo, I got an arrow of leaping. Let's go. We stay winning, boys. We stay winning. I think I've traded everything I potentially have. Hi, guys. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate the arrow of leaping, which is a weird-ass boost thing. There you go. There's the guys on the ground. So we're gotta get on that. Because I counted you in my brain as like a citizen. I didn't realize you weren't a citizen yet. That means we don't have the citizen requirement. Hold on. We have Ari, Karma, Autumn, and myself. So we don't. Well, unless you become a citizen, we're not gonna have elections. So, by the way, chat, if you're wondering why I keep bringing that up, or like why that's even a thing, is basically when this town was founded by me, I decided to write into the founding document that if we had 5 permanent citizens for 30 days or longer, we would have proper elections. Since you have to talk to a city, I can't do that. Only the leader of the nation can make people citizens. Because technically, even though we as New Australia have decided to have little towns that function relatively autonomously, they don't actually count as their own nations, obviously. They are part of the big nation, which is New Australia. I know City is the only person I think who can add people as citizens. As far as I remember. It might not be the case anymore. But, either way, I just sort of implemented this whole rule with the 5 citizens because while I am the mayor, and I'm gladly the mayor, I felt like it would have been really just, you know, people have seen this film before where you appoint yourself leader of your own little place in Minecraft, and there's no proper democratic system. Yeah, we don't want to have that one happen at all, in the slightest. This is a fair, little, almost colony, I guess. But obviously, there was just no one here, so, and it's part of the main country. But in terms of it, we sort of have our own little system and come up with our own rules, even though we are under the banner of New Australia as our country. But yeah, as you can see, we have quite a lot of productive farms at this point. But yeah, the only way I believe to become a citizen for New Australia is to actually talk to a city. Because a city has that quantity. So many random things everywhere. I really don't need this. I can throw 1 egg. Melon. I keep cactus here. I also bought some ice from a wandering trader. I also gave Bog a shit ton of emeralds because I needed slime balls. And she was literally the only person I could find who had slime balls because there's something wrong with the spawning on the server. Me and Duck tried for ages to get slime balls from a swamp biome, and it just did not work. There was just no balls. And not in a fun way. You're the first one living in the town. Yeah, you're technically on a residential visa. Basically. Where you're living here, but you're not a citizen. No balls. Yeah, no. And also, I've remembered that when I was doing all that farming for Wither Skulls, that none of the magma cubes were dropping magma cream either. So it seems to be like an error, and we've like notified the admins and stuff, and they hopefully will fix it. But yeah, so meanwhile, basically no one can get any more magma creams or slime balls. So I gave Bog literally 20 emeralds per slime ball I needed, which was 2, so 40 total. Which I feel like is adequate compensation for what I took. I hope she doesn't mind. Hold on. What, no more magma cream? Yeah, I literally killed hundreds of magma creams. Not magma creams, magma cubes. And I couldn't get a single magma cream. I only have the ones I got like ages and ages ago. Which should be downstairs. Yeah, I don't think it's intentional because we notified. Yeah, look, where do I have them? But fire res. Yes, exactly, because you need it for fire res. Where's it? Here, look, I still have 3 left that I got, but I got those like ages and ages and ages ago. And obviously slime balls for pistons and things like that. Slime machines, really important. But yeah, I needed them for sticky pistons, so that's why. For that wheat / carrot / potato farm. You need 2 sticky pistons for that. But yeah, I believe it's being fixed. It's not meant to be like that. Oh yeah, it's my box of random crap I use for redstone purposes. But yeah, so what I thought we'd do today is just do normal chill building. So I've showed off my machines. I've showed off what kind of rounds I've run in terms of all the farms and all the resources we gather. Like, it's kind of wild. Arrowlight is a pretty small town, but now we produce pumpkins, melons, cacti, wheat, carrots, or potatoes alternatively, whichever one we want. We also produce bamboo, sugarcane. I don't know if I said sugarcane twice. We have cows, chickens, and sheep. Also fish, of course. So I'd say we are pretty solidly presented with the amount of things we produce on our own. Arrowlight is best town. To be fair, yeah, it is. I'm biased as hell, but I mean, how can you be biased against this little place at all? Of course you have to be, like, in love with it. Because it's just delightful. But yeah, so now we have this. I don't really need to have a automatic pumpkin melon farm because this one is doing just fine, and it also serves as a nice accent thing. We have this lot that I completely forgot about. Question, yes, go on. We have that lot. We have that one on the corner. Do you want to VC maybe? Yes, of course. Hold on. I'll jump in the Professor MP streaming VC so people know it's a stream. There you go. So yeah, we have that plot, we have this plot, and we have that additional third one over here, which I want to make into another shop, that one up there. We fly. There you go.
Hello.
Hello. Can you join VC as well? Of course, Void, go in. You should be in the New Aussie VC. Right? Hold up. You actually
down
don't know if you are.
I Happy Forest.
You're not. Oh wait, you're not. Hold on. I think I can invite people. I'm not sure.
Should be able to.
Your sound is really, really struggling there, Leo. I'll be honest. Oh wait.
Why?
I don't know. It just sounds like you're in the subway.
And so,
Also, we joined the SMPVC on Toby's server, so Void could join.
okay, we can do that.
Okay. Let's go. We have the SMPVC on Toby's Discord now. So yeah, we have this slot as well, which is pretty poggies. This one I do want to make another shop, but I haven't decided which type of shop yet. So that one's not going to be done today. But one of those other two slots, and I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking a lot about it. Do I still have any? Of course I don't. Hold on. Let me have a little gander at that other chest. Let's sprint up here. We have yellow terracotta, but nothing else. Really? Let me fly over. I really need some yellow dye. Let's go.
I think I fixed.
It's still really tinny.
What?
It sounds like you're like R2D2. Oh, you don't.
Hi.
Why do you not have access to the SMPVC? Void. This is unfair. This is discrimination. General then, I guess. General. Everyone should have access to. We're just gonna jump over to general. Go on then. Hold on, I gotta figure. Yes, machines. I know. Sorry. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. You're very loud.
I
I'm
can't
turning you down like 75%. There you go.
Sorry.
Hello. Also, hi, accent.
I can't believe I'm actually talking right now.
That's a bit
Doing
wild.
so much better.
That's
Doing
nice.
so much better at this.
Good to hear your voice, King.
Boy.
Yeah.
Both are very loud. Maybe it's just my perception. I'm 100% gonna have that problem where chat's like, everyone's so quiet, but for me it's like booming in my headphones. I just have such a bad problem with audio regulation. I'm just gonna.
So sorry.
No, it's alright. I mean just in life. Oh yeah, because my headphones are at 100%. That explains it. That explains it. That
Yeah,
explains
kind
it.
of.
Hold on. It's like why is
This one
my
is like,
Sensitive creature. Sensitive. Oh. Thank you.
Void has a voice indeed. Everyone's saying hi.
did I make my thing better?
A little bit. It's less tinny, but it's still very like subway. Like
I turned off noise. For some reason, it got better.
a little bit
Void has a
better.
voice.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Poggies. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I want to build in that plot by the lighthouse. This one. Because I think it's one of the last ones that actually are going to have the acacia yellow color scheme. But there's also not a lot of space here. So I don't really know if you know, there's a point making a whole ass house here. The questions I have. You're so close to the follow goal. I am quite close. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, it's like 13 away.
I'm so confused. I think I just made it worse.
A bit. Not too bad. It's basically, it just sounds like someone's running like a hairdryer next to you.
Yeah, it's the fan, and I just can't change it. I've
Ah.
tried so many times.
The sadness. Oh, sevens.
Also, my voice isn't actually this this high. It just gets high when I'm super nervous. So
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
You don't need to be nervous, King.
okay,
all
it
good.
should go deeper a bit.
That's good. That's the hope for everyone, isn't it? I'm just running around like a maniac. Because I can't decide what I want to build there. Because I want to build an additional shop. Okay, do you have any ideas what kind of shop we should have on the plot next to the rarities shop?
Ooh.
Because we have a supermarket, we have the rocket shop, we have some of the farms, we have the lighthouse, restaurant, fishing shop. But I do want one additional shop here, but I don't really know what it should sell. Also, I wanted to sell a Totem of Undying. Hold on. Because I have quite a few, and I think it would be a good
Rabbit.
seller.
Trying to kill a rabbit right now and it's too fast.
What are you doing? Just
Nothing.
playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
Can't relate. It's not like all I do right now at the moment is just playing Minecraft. Like,
Oh, this fucking rabbit.
what is a solid
mean?
price in diamonds for a Totem of Undying?
I'd say like 10.
10 diamonds, really?
Is that too much?
20?
No, I think that's not enough.
Oh.
20? 50? 100?
Because, like, you know, I mean, to be fair, it's not that rare, so I'm trying to compare, because I have... Hold on, I'm gonna go to the rarity shop. There's an anvil there as well. Because in the rarity shop, obviously, most of the stock is, like, one item only, or, like, a few items of the thing. Because at the moment, what I've stocked there is things like Hearts of the Sea, or mob heads and things. So mob heads, of course, are going to be a little bit more expensive because they're quite hard to get. You need to kill, like, so these are, like, the more expensive ones I have, like, 15 or 20 diamonds per head. The common ones is, like, 5. So I was thinking we could have the Totem of Undying maybe be, like, 20. Because, I mean, you can get totems relatively easy, but you have to go through all the trouble of doing raids or Woodland Mansions, and I don't even know if there's Woodland Mansions on the server. So you have to do raids, and they're kind of time-consuming. So I think I'm gonna go with 20. Hi, Otter.
Otto.
Hi, Jane.
Hi.
I'm gonna go with 20. If people think it's too expensive, we can change it later anyways. It's gonna be alright. I mean, for now, I gotta drive a lot more traffic to our shops. Because we have lots and lots and lots of stock, but not so
Wait.
many people buy.
Yellow, are you live?
I am, yeah, sorry. We switched to general because Void doesn't have permissions to join the SMPVC.
Discrimination,
Wow.
SMH,
Boy.
SMH.
Yeah, the discrimination is real.
Like
During Pride
discrimination.
Month,
That's why we're general.
I am truly disappointed.
I don't know
Yeah.
how that happened. And usually we go on the New Australia VC, like the New Australia Discord, but Void doesn't have permission to join that either.
Yeah,
not?
that's discrimination.
I know, and I tried and I don't think I can add you. I don't know if I have permissions for that. So
That's alright,
I
mate.
would tell Max, but I think he's streaming right now.
Yeah, I don't want to be that annoying guy.
Yeah.
I've already complained about like 3 different errors on the server the last week. I was like, this is not
Guys,
working.
I'm destroying my house. So sad.
Are
So
you
tiny.
are you restarting your house?
I'm making a new house.
The
I'm
thing
so
is,
tired.
I've thought about that as well. No, I love my little house, but it's quite pressed for space, to be fair.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's mine. That's why I'm making.
So yeah, but I don't think I can really redo anything in Aeroline at this point.
Yeah.
So I just probably will do a separate base. It's just really big at some point. But I mean now, like the
this
thing
house
is, right?
Not gonna be that.
One of the things that's also different is that when I started this town and did the original conceptualization, I just really didn't know anything about farm design. So this town is not made to have a lot of big farms. There's just no space.
What, New Australia?
Yeah, no, Aerolite, just my little corner.
Ah,
It's not made to have like massive infrastructure, really. It's like a small seaside town. But so obviously, any ideas I have or interests I have in building certain bigger farm designs and stuff like that, I have to like locate outside at some point. But that's in the future.
Yeah.
That's in the future. I actually have to decide on what to do with this plot of land as well. But yeah, if you think about it, the store thing, what kind of items would you buy if in the Minecraft shop?
I'd want to buy like seeds and stuff, like rare seeds, like not
Yeah.
wheat, but you could sell wheat seeds, I guess. Like beetroots, carrots, potatoes.
Yeah, we do
melons.
have that. We do have, aside from normal potatoes, to be fair.
Oh,
Yeah, we have the
Oh,
supermarket. The supermarket sells a lot of items. Like, we have a gardening section. There's a pet section. It's pretty cool. Loads of food as well. There's, like, cakes, pumpkin pies.
Oh, that's fun.
That's really cool. So yeah, that's the thing, is basically what isn't being sold in the rarities shop or the supermarket. Like the rocket shop is its own shop because it's cool. So-
What about potion ingredients?
Oh, a potion store. That's a genius idea. We do sell some potions in the supermarket, but not the ingredients.
Yeah.
It would fit quite well. I could make it like a little cottage
Supply
type.
ingredients.
Yeah, just the ingredients. It's like,
You can sell bottles too.
yo, that's actually a solid shout.
Solid
I'll think
work
about that.
thing.
Hold them for extra.
That would be cool. Yeah, because if you come over, I don't know, are you on the S&P?
Sometimes. Not right
But
now.
sometime if you come over to my little shop, or you just watch the stream, you can see what I have on offer. It's a lot. I've done so much grinding. Oh my gosh. The only thing missing is meat and fish. I haven't gone fishing in a while. I've just set up my little cow farm down there. Like an OG. I've also made I've basically made off-brand Grumbot. Except mine is obviously a lot smaller and can only smelt and not be alive. So, but I was like, okay, I'm making a big machine. How about I give it a face?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no.
stay now because I've been up since like 4:30.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yes.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I'll see you guys in Toby's stream probably.
Alright, bye
Okay,
bye.
bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, you'd have the melons.
I
didn't
have enough for
anticipate-
Cat Boy.
How much stuff I own.
Wait, how much stuff
Oh.
you owe what?
How much stuff I own.
Oh, own. Oh yeah, hold on. I just gotta figure out what to do with this plot. Because it's really small. There's not a lot of space. And I don't know if this is like at all adequate as a house. Whatever you do is very loud, Leo.
Oh,
Like, to me, it sounds like you're just smacking your table right there.
Same.
It
It just sounds like he's just smacking his
You're
table.
just, like, abusing the table, really, like...
Yeah, he's just sat here smacking his table.
That's the thing, it's so funny, because, like, sounds out of context if you don't see what the person's doing just sounds so weird.
Yeah, he's just like, bad table.
Just go! You bad table. But yeah, we have so many melons. We have so many pumpkins. So okay, we have this plot of land. It's right by the sea, so that kind of I have an idea that's a bit of a bold choice because it doesn't really work that well in Minecraft, but I think it can work. Okay, actually I have had like a genius idea. This little plot is too small for a house, so I'm gonna make it a merchandise shop. We're gonna sell Aerolite and like new Aussie merchandise. Obviously, most of it you can't really do in Minecraft, but some you can. You can do like dyed tunics, like leather armor and stuff like that. You can have like little banners and stuff. I gotta ask a city how to do the new Aussie banners because I don't know how to do banner patterns. Okay, so what do I need? A lot, and I mean a lot of yellow concrete. Oh, do I want to use concrete? Actually, no. I think I'm going to use yellow terracotta like a G. Because I want this building to not blend in extremely. What do I want?
You could say you're living and loving your life by the sea.
I am. I mean,
You
Aerolite's full name is literally Aerolite by the Sea.
I just had a realization that I'm actually like talking. That's a big. I can't believe it. I actually had
I'm
that
very proud of
realization
you, King.
right now.
That's very
I just-
good. I was like, can we talk
I'm
about it?
doing
Okay,
a lot
the
better.
whole
Oh,
King thing,
wait.
right? So I've had like
King.
recently, there's been the first few people who actually come from YouTube to Twitch, and so they first watch like videos on YouTube of mine, and then they follow on the Twitch and stuff. There was one person who left like a very sweet comment about how much they enjoyed the video, that they subscribed to me and everything. I said, thanks for subscribing, King. And they replied, you gave me so much gender euphoria, and that made me very happy. I was like, yes!
Hey,
Pause
no,
moments.
Gender euphoria. That's amazing.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, my little reply on like a YouTube thing. Oh, but YouTube comments, honestly, like I love Twitch and Twitch chat and stuff, but because I get so much less YouTube like attention, I guess, I like each comment that I get is like the most phenomenal thing I've ever seen in my life, because they're all very, very sweet.
Yeah, I would definitely comment on your videos, but like I don't know what to comment. I do watch the VODs, but like I don't know what to comment.
Yeah,
I want
no,
to
that's
comment,
fair.
but,
That's
like,
fair. But I do
Yeah.
appreciate the views as well. So that's not that. But I'm just saying that I find it so fun that there's now people who are like watching, for example, the Dream SMP series, and then they come over to Twitch, as opposed to like 99% of everyone else who's going the other way around.
That's so cool.
It's happened 2 times, and I saw it
Two
because
times?
yeah, because the person had the same username on Twitch and on YouTube. So I saw them follow me on
Oh.
YouTube, and then they followed me on Twitch, and I was like, yo.
That's so cool.
And like one person, I have a screenshot of this. I sent this to the boys, to Red and Blue, and I was like, look, and I sent like the crying smiley because that was like my emotional state. When someone said how much they enjoyed it, and I like told them that the new episodes would be coming out on the other channel, and I linked it just in case they didn't know. And they were like, "You're hilarious. I hope you make it huge on YouTube." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm blushing." That was
You
like
are hilarious. Though.
Oh, thank you,
like
thank
I
you.
cannot count how many times I have actually like laughed so hard. Like,
But yeah, it
like,
was
I
kind
have
of wild.
laughed too much.
It's
at
like
the stream.
sometimes
All
I'm
the
like,
funny
oh man,
moments.
funny moments. Let's go. But yeah, okay, we're
Yeah.
gonna try and figure out how to do this shop. The big thing I found, and this is a massive problem, honestly, is a lot of the Minecraft content I watch that gets me inspired is where people build on much larger scales than I do. So all my builds, I have much less space to work with, which is not very fun. So I think I'm very excited to build that big fun fair house, because there I have a lot more opportunity to attempt different techniques, since all of these builds are really small. That's me being a massive But I get really inspired when I watch everyone's big projects. I'm like, yo, that's so cool. And it's one of the things
Yeah.
I've never done in Minecraft.
Yeah. No. Okay. So, So I don't think I have like a high pitched voice anymore at the moment. It might go back up, but like at the moment.
You have a great voice, mate, either way.
Okay. Thank you. I got told it was annoying a lot when I was like a lot.
That's like one of the things I find so sad, is that the person who said that probably has already forgotten all about it, but if you're the
Yeah.
person who got told something like that, it just sticks with you a lot.
It sticks with you. It does. Like, yeah. In primary school, I used to talk sometimes, not a lot, but sometimes, and people would just be like, "Your voice sounds weird." I'm like, "Thank you. I love you too." I'm joking. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, sometimes you're like you're making up dialogue as if you were like the protagonist of like a YA novel. You're like trying to think of the cool thing to reply
Yeah.
that. So
Like in reality, I was just like, "That's okay. Okay."
you're just like, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go cry.
Yeah,
I
it's so sad because, you know, it sticks around a long time, but there's always ways to figure out how to build yourself up without having those comments be too big of a role in your life.
Yeah.
So you'll get there.
Yeah, I think I've got that online. Online, I can definitely talk in, like, VC and things, but, like, IRL, I still have to use a text-to-speech.
That's fine. That's alright.
But, like, Toby said to me yesterday, he was like, baby steps, Void. Just baby steps. I'm like, yeah, baby steps.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a massive yellow cube. Yeah, definitely. Like, you don't need to go all out. Like,
No.
I remember when I was like started up in like online communities and everything, I was so like every time I joined a VC, I was like, oh my gosh, this is scary. And then like I did it more and more and more and more, and at some point it kind of in most scenarios I'm like, okay, this is chilling, this is fine.
Yeah.
I would still get nervous if I'm like about to join a VC with someone that I really think is like amazing and cool, that I admire a lot. Like some of my like streamer friends, when I first talked to them, I was like, oh my gosh. And there's this bit of anxiety because you don't want to be a bother to people.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I've really got to get some terracotta because I believe I've just run out. Hold on. I've built a lot more with yellow terracotta now that Mike fixed the textures for me. Oh, never mind. I have 52 left. Just got to check the shulkers.
My dog is right here on my lap, just
Aw.
chilling.
Puppy.
He's snoring.
Pup. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I have so many exciting things that I didn't even mention. My brain is very
Really?
scattered. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get some shelves on the weekend. New shelves, Pog.
Hey yo, new shelves, puggers.
Yeah,
Just
I
make
was...
sure you don't make sure you don't abuse it like Leo to this table.
I think that would be difficult to do, to be fair.
Yeah, just don't abuse your shelves like.
I was very happy, so I was looking about, because I am moving, like, pretty much, like, a few days, kind of. I mean, I'm moving one story down, so it's really not a big move. I'm just gonna make a big cube. And so I was like, okay, hold on. One of my shelves has definitely got to go, because it's not very stable, doesn't have a lot of space, and doesn't fit aesthetically. It's just what was already here. And then I have two ones which are alright, not my favorite. They're like solid. Hold on, wrong block. Sometimes having a too efficient pickaxe is a problem, because you dig out random lots in the back for no reason. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I kind of need a storage solution going forward. Sorry. Going forward. And so I was looking about, and then one of the people that I've bought a lot of books from on eBay apparently is emigrating, so they're selling like all their furniture. So this person had the most gorgeous like white big shelves with little trim bits at the top, like absolutely stunning shelves that I would never have been able to buy if they were like, you know, new. But this person, so I got 3 shelves that are like 2 meters tall, like big bookshelves. For £50, or €50 more accurately, which is pretty solid, I'd say. Like most of the time, you can't even get 1 shelf, never mind 3. And the only thing, my mum and me are gonna pick it up on Saturday. It's gonna be really cool. Already gonna go into the new apartment, so I'm very hyped for that. I got an appointment with the optician tomorrow because they ran out of appointments today. So I'm gonna get the sunglasses that I'm wearing to TwitchCon. And also just generally checking my eyes. And I was looking about, and unfortunately, like, there was a few versions, little additions, that I thought looked quite cool. But most of them were way too see-through. Which is a massive problem, because obviously I'm not getting sunglasses for the aesthetic. Or to look like a massive dickhead. I'm going for, like, you know, identity protection. But if you have sunglasses that just do not do that, really not too hot. So I hope that the ones I looked at that I thought were maybe a good candidate work out, or that they have an option to darken the lenses a bit more even. Because I was just holding them like in my hand, and then I was seeing how much of my hand you could see through the glasses, and you could just see my entire whole ass hand. Which for my hand is not a problem, but if I'm there and I'm wearing that on my face, like, if it's that see-through, I could just wear my normal glasses,
Yeah.
So I hope I find a pair that is adequately protection worthy, and also arrives in time, because I kind of didn't do this earlier, because I got, like, distracted by a bunch of shit. So now I have, like, 2 weeks until I need them. Watch me absolutely be bamboozled by it.
Yeah. I'm almost able to redeem Catboy moment.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well, okay, I say almost, but I just need 500 more points.
That's pretty close. I mean, I think you have a sub at the moment, right?
Let me look. No, I don't.
Sad.
Yeah, no.
The sadness. Hold on.
Sadness.
I'm making a trim. Got you. And they instantly were dead. Thank you, Blue. Good old. And
yes.
Also Red, 20 minutes straight.
Hey, yo.
You like
mods
to torture me. Best mods.
We stand mods.
Mods in this house. Appreciated. But sometimes they like to torture me a lot. And then I think size. The size I have. Wait, hold on. Do I have white concrete still? One block, are you kidding?
All yellow and like follow his Twitter and stuff. Like, don't tell anyone I told you this, but you do become cooler. So do that.
Thank you. Happy Pride Month, says Red. This is torture.
Happy
Like, the month
Pride
has
Month.
flown by so much. I am so behind on my reading. All I've done is play Minecraft. It's
Oh my
bad.
god. The month's almost over. How has that? What?
Yeah.
What?
Why are you here, cow? I don't want to break this. Oh. I need
I
to
don't
redo this entire thing.
understand how this month went by so fast. Like, no.
Sometimes the farms just spew random animals, and I've learned to live with it. Also, this thing is really not working out too well. I don't know if it's because there's not enough chickens here, but they just don't want to be moving. It's fine.
True
Copium.
blue. Pride Month means cowboy fight. You queer besties.
Evil little gremlins, you are.
Evil little grab.
Oh yeah, the month has just passed by like running water. I'm so behind. I've read 2 of the 4 books I meant to read this month. SMH. The struggles. But yeah, I can update on that at least. I did finish, It's Not Like It's a Secret, which was my last read. Unfortunately, it was yet another one that I did not like. I've just been having poor luck with my reads recently.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. It was some weird stuff. Okay, hold on. Right, like, the whole thing was basically... Right? Why am I stuck in a wall? It's fine. So, like, the whole premise was basically... Oh, it's like a sapphic romance. And it's about this girl who moves from Wisconsin to California. And it's a lot about, like, stereotypes. And, like, challenging them. And how people... Like, being part of one group doesn't mean you can't be treating another group poorly and things like that. Very, like, cool, like, concepts and stuff. But then, right, the first half of the book, you're like, okay, the main character's a little bit, like, she's learning, you know, she's growing, even though it's a bit of a struggle to listen to her to do that. But then, so... She moves, she has, like, a crush on this girl. Okay, the girl also has a crush on her. Great, they get together. And then they decide that a great choice for this like lesbian romance book for our main character to constantly think, and sometimes justifiably so, to be fair, that her girlfriend's cheating on her. Right? And her solution to I think my girlfriend's gonna leave me and she's hanging out with her ex-girlfriend is to kiss a boy and get into a relationship with him as well.
Wait.
And it's like, sure, I guess. Like, what the hell? And I was like, why?
So you're just cheating on... she's just cheating on her girlfriend then?
Yeah, because, like, her excuse for this was, if the other one is cheating, it's not cheating. What's the logic there? Like, hello? Excuse me?
What?
And, like, there's this whole point where she basically is, like, really racist to Mexicans. Like, the main character is Japanese American. And so, like, it's interesting in, like, the insight into, like, culture and things, blah, blah, blah. But then her girlfriend is Mexican American and she's racist towards Mexicans and it's barely challenged. And I'm like, hello? Okay, so because you might want to make a succinct point that just because you are part of one discriminated group doesn't mean you can't also discriminate against other people, because yes, you can. But why make the main character be that and then not properly challenge it? And then also make her, while continuously only identifying as lesbian, mind you, date her male friend as well. Like, what's the logic there, King? I don't see it.
Also, chat, don't be racist at all. Like, don't never be racist. That's not a cool thing to do.
Yeah, no, racism isn't very poggers, you know?
Homophobia is not, transphobia is not. Don't discriminate against everyone. We're all equal.
Yes.
We're all equal, and we're all loved. We're all amazing, except for the people who are mean.
But yeah, so I was just like, what is up with this book? Like, I had... Because the writing style actually was relatively nice. Like, it was quite the decent writing style. I found it quite engaging. Gotta get yellow concrete powder. Let's go. Just for some accents. Except French people. Ew.
Blue, are you being racist towards French people?
Ah, you know. a
Okay,
little
then.
bit. Just towards white French people, though. Everyone else is fine. No, I'm kidding, but we have like a little bit of in my friend group. We have like a little bit of a joking rivalry because we were all like forced to take French in school and things like that. And there's like it's like a whole inter-European thing. I'm not saying that there aren't nice French people because there are. I've met some of them, but I've also met mean French people. And the ratio was not equal there. I'll just say it.
So you've met the French people that, like, okay, so you know that one laugh they do? So the nice French people will be like, ho ho ho, but then the mean one's like, ho ho ho.
Yes! You don't know how much I was genuinely, like, the amount of times I've hung out, France, like, real. The amount of times I've hung out with, like, French people, and I was just hurried along, like, the amount of times. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna go all the way into it. Oh, where's my bucket? I swear I still had some buckets there. This is the problem with just having the messiest inventory you've ever seen in your entire lifetime. You just don't know where anything is ever. And you're like, is it in the shulker box? No, because you've got to keep a cleaner inventory, but I'll do it another time.
Yeah, messy inventory much. Yellow.
Yeah, a little
Pointing
bit.
out.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
It's what normally if I'm building and everything, it's fine. But if I've either been traveling or doing redstone, my entire inventory is just a whole mess. I just need some water to do this white concrete. Let's go. So this is kind of the vibe. So I want to have like a different roof, and gotta get some big windows in here. There you go. So there's some natural lighting. Let's go, and then a bit on the sides. There you go.
Pineapple.
It's not pineapple. It's too.
No,
yellow
I
for
just
this.
felt like saying
Oh,
that. It's
just
really
pineapple.
Random words. Random words. I do random words all the time, just randomly. like arson. I will say that out of nowhere. Just be like, arson, and then they're like, why? I'm like, because it's fun. It's fun to just say random words at random times. It's fun. It's fun.
It looks like a big face. This is what happens.
Squidward's house. Yellow.
It does look a little bit like it, doesn't it? Hold on. One thing I need right this second is some glass. Because I kind of like having the non-residential buildings have like glass windows and things like that. It's giving vibes. You can actually have yellow stained glass, which would be sick. It's too fancy. I'm just going to use normal one.
Question.
Normal white glass. Yes?
Do you have a favorite random word? Yeah.
In terms of
just
stuff
word.
like that I just
No.
say.
Like saying random things is fun. It really is. My
It
opinion.
quite is. There's a lot of words I like, but they're not necessarily words I will say out of context.
Yeah, no, they're really bad. Don't say them. This is Twitch.
No, I just meant in like there's words that I will say in reference a lot because I'm quite the chameleon speech-wise.
Oh yeah.
I
I
really like the word swish. Swish is a great
Swish.
word. I love that word.
Swash.
It's
Swish.
great. And the funny thing is okay, this is how I feel, right? Sometimes I think some people, like everyone knows exactly what I know. I mean that if I know something that I say is inspired by a specific thing, I somehow expect everyone else to also already know this.
Okay, I'm guilty of that too.
Where I'm like, yes, I picked up this specific language clue from this source, so I expect everyone to already know this. Not necessarily
Yeah.
because I think everyone knows everything about me, but because I somehow think everyone sort of susses out things like that immediately. Oh.
Yeah.
The inside looks a bit strange because of the corners.
I definitely understand that because like I'm guilty of that too. But like, I mean I'm not like if someone doesn't get it, I'm like, oh yeah, I got it from this, and they're like, oh, cool. Yeah.
You know,
Then
sometimes
it's
I'm like, everyone will immediately know. If I say any word that I got from any source, they will immediately know which source it is. But 99%, I don't think anyone has ever called me out for me having a, like, where I got a word from. I don't think that's ever happened, which is kind of hilarious why I still have this image that it will 100% be like that.
Unless it's Dream SMP related, people won't know what I'm talking about most of the time. It's just like, yeah, just like I'll be like jumping the Cadillac, and then they're like Tommy in it, and then I'll just say something else from like a different like popular thing, and they're like, what the heck is that? I'm like, I don't know.
I gotta figure out this roof designs are so challenging. I mean, this is just meant to be like, I don't know. My creativity is low. I've spent like half my brain cells doing redstone farms earlier today.
Redstone farms, that's cool.
Yeah. Did you not see when I was showing off the underground
No,
area?
I didn't.
Okay, hold on. I'll show it off again because it's really cool and I'm very proud of it. And this is why my inventory is a mess. So I had like my little industrial area under the supermarket to produce stock for it that I showed off last stream. And then I did that super smelter, but it looked really shoddy. So I gave it a face and like a nice exterior.
Face.
Yeah, it's off-brand Grumbot. It's exactly the same, except my one can just do smelting and not be a hyper-intelligent robot.
It kind of looks like a skull a bit. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like a little guy. You go into the
Little
mouth
guy.
and
Little guy.
you pick up stuff here. Little
It
guy.
kind of looks like a secret room of some sort.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So we have that, and then these are the farms.
Yes, Blue. Nice.
You got the
Yes.
most ominous message from your professor. Okay, go on. We want to know.
Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of curious now.
What do you mean by ominous? Oh yeah, these are the
Ominous.
farms.
I don't
We
know
have
what that word means.
chicken.
Gonna look
A
that
message
up.
it popped up that only said, "I am here." What the hell? That's scary. What the hell? That's genuinely quite intimidating.
Well then, that's kind of creepy.
That's a
maybe,
bit odd.
Maybe call the police if it's just if something happens.
Just like,
No.
that's a bit odd.
That's a bit. I just looked up the meaning of ominous. I'm stupid. Yeah, okay then.
Oh yeah, no, these are my little farms.
A message popped up that I read that.
It wasn't.
Oh,
Oh no! So I wouldn't have. Blue, you need to keep it in your pants sometimes. I'm not gonna tolerate this behavior. I'm kidding. Feel free to simp as much as you want. But yeah, these are my little farms. We have chicken, which is not working too well. I'll be honest. Then we have wheat / carrot / potato.
Boundaries.
It's
I just put
not-
that command up.
Forgot the A.
I don't know how to spell.
Boundaries.
How do I spell that?
Boundaries, where there's an A missing.
Boundaries. I can't. Wait,
Bound-
no.
You forgot the exclamation.
Right, boundaries. Gosh dang.
Yeah. We have
Now I got
the
it.
cows in here.
Ah.
Do you have any wheat? No, I don't. Hold on.
As you can tell, I am the best at spelling /JK.
Breeding, my boys.
Boundaries. That sounds weird. Boundaries.
There you go.
Boundaries.
It's
I
going
usually
pretty
just say
decently.
boundaries.
Sometimes one of them escapes for some reason, which we're just not gonna question, but it's fine. I might just do this. There you go. Pants stay off.
I just thought of a boundary farm now.
You're farming your boundary. I gotta farm my boundaries real fast to trade with my villagers to get eventually.
Yeah, I have to go home and just farm boundaries. I gotta go to my boundary farm. Yeah, there are animals there. Yeah, I have, yeah.
I'm tied up for now good. Okay, so yeah, these are the little farms. I mostly built these because they're compact. So there's a lot I can fit in. But also, these are not my design. These are Mumbo Jumbo's designs. And worse than that, they're 5-year-old Mumbo Jumbo designs. That makes it seem like I think Mumbo's designs are shit. No, they're really good. But obviously, these were meant for, like, Minecraft 1.11 or something. So I don't know if these, like, 100% work. The cow one and the chicken one are a little bit, not ideal. They work okay, but not great. This one is the worst one, by far. This one works alright. This one works really well. It's just a bit messy and you need to do manual placement. But that's... Wheat farms you really can't do automatically at all, except with villagers. Because they don't plant themselves.
I just remembered the shelves things a while back, and then my brain automatically went to 3 shelves on a wire, and I don't know why. I don't know. My brain is weird.
But yeah, so those are the redstone farms.
Like 3 shelves, huh? That kind of remind. 3 birds on a wire. 3 shelves on a wire. Huh.
But yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna do any more like really complicated redstone farms on stream, simply because it's like me watching a tutorial block for block replicating it because I don't have the knowledge yet. But like the tiny farms, like sugarcane and stuff, we could easily do. But the super smelter almost bested me. That was a struggle to do.
400 more points.
I'm already in
100 more points till Catboy.
I'm already in the torture chamber. No. I haven't decided how to do this roof, so I'm just not gonna do it right now.
Yeah, I don't think I'll get enough to like next stream, so you're good, you're good. You're safe for this stream.
I'm safe.
For this stream.
Oh,
no more, oh, okay then. Okay.
I will just do the rest of the shop at some other point. I just know what I want to put there, but my brain cells are just not there at the moment. I really gotta have a clean inventory, really. It's getting bad.
Yeah, for some reason, like, whenever I get a new item, that's usually when I kind of just organize everything, is when I get, like, a new item picked up, I kind of just organize it.
That's smart. I just have everything everywhere because I'm a mess. But it's fine, we're just gonna ignore that for now, except I really gotta have better storage for this stuff. There you go. All the dirt, random glass blocks, all of this. Why do I have 1 birch log in hand? I don't know. Terracotta, white wool. Also, it's a problem. I really should, like, while from a real life perspective, it kind of is nice to have different storage, different places. From a Minecraft perspective, it's quite annoying to have to go into the basement, which is why I'm saying my base is a bit small. And I really didn't think about that at all when I first built it. Since this was like an additional build this was already an extension of my original build. This wasn't even in the original. Because I was running out of space. And I'm still running out of space.
Hey, I haven't said anything mean or rude or anything, right?
No, of course not.
Sure.
Why?
Okay, I don't know. I have a feeling like I've done something.
No,
so
you've
like...
done nothing wrong, mate. Absolutely nothing.
Okay, I just get that feeling sometimes, so it's like,
okay,
yeah.
Hold on. I gotta actually empty out this. No, you've done nothing wrong at all.
Okay, thanks.
Gotta have actual solid sorting, stone to stone. Stone bricks up here, cobble here, other cobble.
Rainbow emotes.
Yeah, that one is gonna go soon.
Oh.
Simply because we need more inventories, but like more slots. If you ever want more emote slots, do sub or tell your friends to sub or prime or gift, etc. Because new slots for emotes are only unlocked through sub points, which you get through subs and things like that. So the only way to expand our range of emotes and not have to replace ones when we need a new one is to sub, unfortunately. It is how Twitch works.
Yellow, one rainbow. The
Yeah.
gay emotes. Yes. For some reason, my brain went to gay law. For some reason, I don't know
Gaylord.
why.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, where's my quartz? Quartz here. What else do we have in this shulker box? Perfect. I can still access it even though I'm down in the ladder. That's very good. Ah, don't mind me in my casual endless amount of iron. I had so many arrows that are not arrows, bows that I needed for dispensers. Dispensers are the worst thing to craft on the fucking planet because you need bows for them and you can't stack bows. Why? I now understand the entire struggle of people who sell redstone supplies at Minecraft servers. I now understand why it's a pain. It's a massive pain.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass, a massive pain. I'm sorry. I will just make stupid joke.
Oh wait, was that from a song? Because I think I
Yeah.
know that one. Oh, I know that song then. I know what song
Yes.
you're referring to. I know that one. Yeah, because like I was finishing the lyrics in my head, so I was like, oh, I know that one.
Yeah, we know that one. We know that one. Okay, this is the
Yeah.
glass.
Not many people I've talked to know that one. There's a mother emote. I am putting it in chat. Mother emote.
Let's go. Okay, redstone
joined?
here.
Leo!
Leo, hello.
Leo! Hi, Leo!
Have you
How are
returned?
you?
I
You've returned.
Have returned.
have
My one arrow of leaping.
picked game mode.
Gamer moments from Leo.
Gamer moments from Leo, indeed. Yes.
Okay.
Leo does gaming, does a game.
Random
Gamer.
chest.
It's Pride Month. I'm gonna make dad jokes.
You go here, you go there, you go there. So many torches, spyglass. Some wheat. Some this and this. We gotta go down to... I still don't have a name for him yet. We'll wait until I figure out a name for my little smelter boy. Hold on, let's go down. 'Cause we're
Oh
giving
yeah, I was making a
we're giving
Smelter
him
boy.
the meat, and I'm gonna put some more eggs in the chicken farm.
The smelter boy.
Smelter
Chicken.
boy.
That's a good that's a good random word.
Chicken.
That is another random word.
By the way, look at this.
The skull. Into the skull. Up the ladder. Ba. Wow.
Oh, I'm not using my.
It sparkles.
That's how copper like restoration works in Minecraft. You just use an axe. I have started waxing some of this, so I don't need to do the scrapping every time. But because this oxidizes pretty fast. But yeah, that's how that works. Hold on, let me climb up. Chicken farm. Throw in some eggs. These ones are not necessarily super clean. You can really see the redstone everywhere, but I can't be bothered. And there's not that much space in this room, so I just leave it open. Plus, I need to get up on some of these farms, so that's why they're designed like this. But also, the sad thing is this room's not big enough to have, like, this. It's so small, you could barely see its eyes.
I'm burning so many things right now.
Wait, what?
Great.
Wait, in real life, what?
No,
No.
I was in Minecraft.
Okay.
Leo, by the way, if you want, you can check out all of our stores since you're on the server at the moment.
Ooh.
Arrowlight does have a lot of premium purchase opportunities.
I might in a bit, but right now I'm making health.
Look at that. I've gotten a chicken head, by the way. I was so happy when I was doing my little manual little field with the chickens. I
Chicken.
thinned it out a lot, and I got a chicken head, and I was
Chicken.
very excited.
Chicken.
would you
That's a
burn
good
so much
word.
more?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Where's it? Chicken. But let me
Chicken's
drop this
say.
down. Because look, I think you could do this on the server too, right? Yes, look!
Hey yo.
Chicken! I'm chicken! Let's
Chicken.
go! I love this. This is so funny. I could just jump about and just wear a chicken head. Just do this angle.
Chicken law.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Chicken
take a
law.
screen because that's a funny
Yes.
ass screenshot to have. Just this really zoomed in
Yes.
picture of me wearing a chicken head. But yeah, so I keep like my little collection. There's a bunch of heads I own. So I can do Enderman. It's pretty pog. I could do chicken. I have sheep. I have Evoker now. Blaze. Can just make people think I'm a wandering trader. Hello, I'm totally a wandering trader. Real, not fake.
Real, not fake. Totally,
Yeah, so I keep my little collection of like I have a squid one, which is a bit cursed. Look at me. I'm just wearing a squid head now. Look at me. I'm a little guy, but not in the way you like. So yeah, I like having a lot of these heads. I've spider as well. I've white
Squid law.
sheep head. Let's go.
That's not an important look. I just
Let's go. But yeah, so I keep some of those. If I have doubles, I'll sell them, or if I don't want to keep it, I'll sell that as well. So yeah, those are relatively rare. Like you saw, I have like an Enderman head, and I have I think 4 for sale. So we have an Enderman farm, right? So that shows how rare the heads are. That you could kill thousands and thousands, and you might get one.
That's quite
So-
cool, isn't it?
Yeah, so even though we have a farm that like pushes out loads, I got like 5 or 6 of the Enderman head. And sometimes you get one by chance, like me getting a chicken head or an Evoker head. Me and Duck split the profits. He got 1 head, I got 1 head. Pretty pog. And we shed totems as well.
Poggers.
Yeah, so I don't really want to work on that. I don't know. This is the problem if I do too much like off-stream Minecrafting, then I'm like, oh, I want to show what I've done, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta have brain juice left to build something new, or make something. So that's most of what I do. So silly Minecraft building. Ah, there's so many things that I have to do. I'm just gonna fly about.
I own too many things, and they're all gonna be gone. It'd be great.
Also, I figured out a key flaw in the whole concept of the trade deal with Landform. The trade deal is very good. I've also paid a city already. I basically pay per shulker box that I take, because I rarely take 5 at a time. So it's just basically 4 diamonds per shulker box. So I think I've paid like 20 diamonds so far, so... yeah, 17. But the thing is, the main fields are also too far away. At least from the side of Airline that I'm working on at the moment. So
Are
they...
you abusing your desk again? I heard something.
Yeah, it sounds like someone just doing like some aggressive knocking.
I'm
Didn't do
sorry.
anything though.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to say what my first word choice was there.
Okay.
Leo
Yeah,
can fill in the blanks what my first thought was. But I'm not going to say. I just like flying about so much. It's the best.
What's your favorite dog breed? Just random.
I quite like
questions.
corgis.
I like. Okay. This might be a little biased, but like I have a little let me
Chihuahua.
just type in. Yeah. I can't talk sometimes. But she's not like. She's gonna sound like not like other girls kind of, but like
She's
she's
not like
shy.
other chihuahuas. She's not like. I understand what you mean. Like she doesn't fit the stereotype of like the aggressive.
Like,
wild
yeah,
little
she's not
pup.
mean. She's shy. She doesn't really. She
No.
sees someone she's
You
not.
know, my family's dog is a mutt, so. But we
Hashtag
love her.
not like other chihuahuas.
Oh, no, I'm not looking at the shows. But yeah, one of the negative things is more about dogs, but about the farms is I have had to AFK literally at the farms to have the crops properly grow. Because it's one thing, like I think it's close enough if I were to be in Sunshine Plaza, which is up here. Like I think if I was here, they would still grow. because it's the chunks are being loaded. But since I've been working this year on the other side of Arrowland, it's too far away as well, so the whole purpose of the trade deal is kind of defeated a little bit.
Yeah, I see my house.
Since I do need to AFK a lot, but it's fine. I just watch
Yeah.
Hermitcraft as you do.
Hermitcraft. I haven't
Hermitcraft,
seen that in so long. I've been so busy. I haven't been able to watch a lot of like Dream SMP and things like that.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
happy.
relatively up to date with most things in terms of the Dream SMP. Although I'm obviously the same as pretty much every person I know who watches that servers, where I have like the POVs I watch and I'm caught up with those. I know I'm not caught up with every person's POV because I don't watch like that.
Yeah, I wish I could catch up with everyone's POV, but like, no.
Also, I mean, that's the whole point of having like loads of different character arcs, and some of them have nothing to do with each other. So, or sometimes some are overlapping, so you don't really need to watch every single movie. Plus,
Yeah.
you know, you just have like your favorite characters and you follow those along, and you're like, yo. Plus, also to be fair, I have to say, this is a hot take, right? This is a hot take, and I feel like in the community is I genuinely prefer specific, like less frequent streams. Hear me out, because, and by less frequent I just mean not daily, a few times a week maybe, you know what I mean, right? Because, and I say this, okay, when I was sort of starting, I was like, I would love a lot more content, right? But then, one example is Amesy, right? I really like Amesy's character, and I have watched quite a lot of it, but Amesy streams the Dream SMP, like, so much, I just don't have the time to keep up. And that's like such a first world problem, especially depending on which POVs you watched. The times when people did like multiple streams multiple streams a week is like years ago, depending on which POVs you watch, right? But I gotta say, just as someone who just watches a lot of other content as well, I get very overwhelmed if someone just does a lot of streams all of the time. You know?
Yeah, I totally get that. Yes. I'm an Amesy and Tubbo enjoyer. I watch
Yes!
those mainly. Mainly I watch those.
Good
Oh, and Rambu, and Rambu. Those are my three main.
taste. Very good
Dreamers.
choices.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, so I'm coming for this one, I'm like, And I'd say this is genuinely, okay, this is my main comment, right? At this point, if you're watching the Dream SMP, there's two reasons why you may watch. You might watch because your favorite creator's on it, or you watch for the story. I don't think anyone is watching the Dream SMP just for the Minecraft. At this point. It's been like 2 years. You know what I mean?
I mean, I watch it for, like... I don't know, I watch it for, like, all of those reasons. You know, for Minecraft, for...
Yeah,
Because
obviously.
I like
but
the content creator, for the...
I'm just saying,
lore.
I don't think there's anyone who would watch generally the SMP, not just one person that is their favorite creator, but generally, if you don't watch it at least partially for the story.
Yeah. I say I watch the Dream SMP, but I don't really watch Dream, if that makes sense. Or Tommy
Yeah, no,
in it.
I mean,
can't...
I like
Like,
Tommy.
I mean, yeah, but I can't watch Tommy in it because the screaming.
He
Like,
doesn't scream that much, to be fair, but
he
everyone has
doesn't scream
different.
that
Everyone,
much anymore,
I'd say
but,
comparatively in the grand scheme of creation, because it's like, okay, this is me by Tommy hot takes, but the way I see it is, and some people have sort of, again, if you try it out and you're like, no, I don't like it, that's very much fair, because that's how taste works. But how I, as like an observer, sort of see it, is that the impression you get from Tommy is very, very different depending which medium you get it through, you consume him through, I guess. That sounds a bit strange, but you know what I mean. Which medium you see him first in, and also when that was. Because it's easy to forget, but Mads was like 15, like, you know, at the start
yeah,
of the SMP, basically. I mean, barely 16.
Like 16.
Yeah,
Oh,
barely
he just
16.
turned 16.
He was like really young, and like some of his OG content pre-Dream SMP, he was like 15, right? So
Oh.
he's obviously A, aged and like shifted around, and B, the shift if you're watching like a main channel Tommy video versus a stream versus a podcast is like, it's like the A and B side of an album. It's like a crazy difference. Because it's basically like, it's just like a high effort, high energy level, which is where like maybe the screaming might be. But versus if it's more laid back and things like that. And I would say, as someone who's watched Tommy for quite a bit, and I catch most streams, that his general streaming style has gone away from the YouTube style to more of the like chatty, podcasty, chill style in the past like 6 months or so. So it's less like, oh my god, intense energy, which I think has sort of become like how people view him. It's like, oh my god, intense shouting. But unless it's lore reasons, it's not really as prominent. But I am obviously biased as a Tommy enjoyer, so what I'm saying, take with a grain of salt. But generally, I'd say him like being like an 18-year-old kid, just having the weirdest experiences of your life, where he's getting like cursed and whatever the fuck is going on with him, and you're like, hello, why do you keep having random people tell your fortune and whatever, and also what? I feel like that's like a very different kind of guy than like 2020 Tommy. But that's also a thing. Okay, I'm coming at this as an example as a Tubbo enjoyer, right? Like, pretty much my chat knows I'm like, if there's a favorite streamer that I have, it is certainly Tubbo. And if you watch a Tubbo stream from about a year or two ago, he's also really different. Like, he used to be a lot more shouty and high energy as well, and he's calmed down significantly in the past year as well. But people don't really think about that. Like, if you watch some of the old cooking streams or something that Tubbo did, like, literally a year ago, a year and a half, he was so much more like, hey, welcome to the stream, blah, 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 which was also a vibe. He was having fun. I'm not ditching that, but compared to him being like, hey, let's just play Factorio for like 3 hours now, like, I think that's just the natural sort of evolution of people finding their little groove. So, I don't know. I also, one thing I do appreciate, I appreciate probably more than most about Tommy is he does not a lot of streams and they are short. So it's easy to actually watch all of his streams if you're a Tommy enjoyer. Even sometimes if it is a bit too infrequently, to be fair. But it's like, okay, he does like an hour and it's chill, you know? It's not like Foolish with like 12-hour streams. I could not be a Foolish enjoyer. Those guys are built different for real. You still there, Void? King? You're muted. If you don't know, maybe you know. King? Hello? He's off for a second, but my point there was, like, I genuinely think people who are, like, their favorite streamer is someone like Foolish or someone else who does, like, really long streams. You guys are built different. Absolute shout out to you guys. You're incredible. My like, the streamers I watch most frequently are people who only in rare circumstances do extremely long streams. But people where all the streams are, like, 6+ hours long. Kudos to you guys. Kudos. Absolute G moment. Absolute G moment of you boys. But, yeah, no, I quite like the 1 to 3 hour sort of vibe. I'm a big fan of that. I think we're gonna fish, actually. I don't know, I'm in the mood for something chilling. I've spent all my brain cells on machines today. I don't think I've any building my cells anymore. I think I've also done enough Catboy. It's been like 40 minutes. Not even, it's been like, yeah, it has been 40 minutes. You've got like twice the length of Catboy moment. I just got really caught up in chatting about shit. as you do. Just gonna wait if Void is coming back or not. Because they've been muted for a bit. What, another one? Please, no. Please let me fish in peace. Let me fish in peace. Yeah. Because I have quite the good fishing rod. But yeah, so when it comes to Dream SMP, I'd say most people who keep up with it to this day are most likely going to be people who are story people. So I prefer, when it comes to story content, that to be a little bit more concise. And so even though there's people like Amesy, who I really am happy that he's joined the SMP, and I've watched like a lot of his stuff at the start when he just joined. But I really, really quickly just found it extremely difficult to keep up if it's like 3, 4, 5 times a week. And those are like long streams. I know. Bad. Enjoy. But you know what I mean, right? It's just sort of how my feelings are on that point. Where I do kind of appreciate the approach that some other streamers on the SMP take, where it's less frequently, but when something happens, it's either like fun and chilling out or like something big happens. At this point, I find that nice. Although I must say, probably if like the characters that I'm a bit more attached to than Amesy's character, because again, Amesy's character is relatively new, even though I really like Amesy. If like a character I'm more attached to, if they would get more screen time, I would probably be very happy. At this point, I would just be happy for some closure. But there's also enough fan-made content to like survive off of for like years, basically. You don't really need to have like the content that's produced by the creators. You could just live off, you know, animations and any other kind of fan content as well. Oh, what did I get? Bane of Anthropods 3, Piercing 3, Protection 3. Well, thank God. But yeah, I like fishing a lot in Minecraft. It's very fun, especially with this fishing rod, where it's a lot speedier than normal fishing. Plus, you get the fun loot, and also food, which we can sell in the supermarket, or the corner shop as it's called. The funny thing is, the supermarket's official name is technically corner shop. Oh, I took it out too early. God damn it. But yeah, so when it comes to that, I don't know. It's just a general sort of thing. Because, I don't know about you. I've thought about this a little bit. Because there's a weird sort of... that you know, how there's like some sort of like experiments that people have done. How long it takes to be like... Piercing 4. Not bad. Pretty decent catches so far. There's like science about like how long do you have to like... hang out with people to become friends and stuff. And I think there's a similar sort of weird science, like what point, like how much content do you have to watch from someone to sort of get into this familiarity state where it's like, oh, that's like one of the creators that I watch a lot, you know? Because yeah, there's a sort of weird, I mean, that's probably the definition of parasocial relationships, but you know what I mean, chat. And I'm sure you have creators where you've experienced this over time, whether it's videos, whether it's live streams, etc., where you sort of get into a, like, where basically you will watch content from that person that in general you don't tend to gravitate towards. And one thing, for example, that I certainly tend to have this effect with is long live streams. Like streams that go over 3 hours. Like, if it's a creator that I already like and already have sort of like a positive affliction towards, I will watch like a really long stream that's like 4 or 5 hours. But if it's any other creator, like that kind of puts me off of being an enjoyer of them, which is kind of weird. Because it basically relies on like a creator to make shorter content until I like them, and then make like longer streams occasionally, where I'm like, oh, I will enjoy this. Because there's so many creators that I find myself like, I could really like this person. But then I realize their streams are really long. All the time. And it's one thing if you are just a watcher, right? If you're just a viewer, like how I started. And pretty much everyone starts. But if you're also a streamer, where some of the, like, several hours every week I am playing games for the people, I'm talking to you boys in chat, and all that kind of shenanigans. And that's obviously time where I'm not able to watch other people. So if there's, for example, streamers that always stream when I stream, I'm obviously never able to watch them live. Which, I don't know. If it's people that I only watch, there's only like 1 or 2 streamers that I've watched that I only watch the VODs of, really. But it's mostly because of other reasons, not time issues. But I got a bowl for some reason. That's a bit funny. Hold on, let me fish a bit more. This is kind of relaxing now. But yeah, how I think about it is that it's such a weird conundrum where I know rationally that there's a lot of creators that I don't get as into just because I think their content is too long. And like, Foolish is, for example, one of those people where I'm like, man, those hours. And another very recent one is Don Turn from Lifesteal SMP. That guy is like crazy talented and very entertaining. I've like highly enjoyed what I've watched from him. But a lot of his streams are 6 to 8 hours, and I'm like, oh boy. Like, on the average, I just don't have the brain cells for this. And also, I'm a completionist a lot of the time, so I want to watch the whole thing, not just parts of it. But, I don't know how my brain functions with that. Because at the same time, I could just binge watch an entire series on YouTube like nothing. Even if it's, like, in time, a lot longer than it's weird brain tricks. Where, like, for example, I'm almost finished with Season 7 of Hermitcraft. And by almost finished, I mean I'm 2 episodes away. Not a joke, I'm at, like, 73 or something. Or 75 even. Like, it's a few episodes only until the end of the season. And then I already know Season 8 is a shorter season, and then Season 9 has just started. Like, most people are, like, 10, 15 episodes into it. Maybe 20 max, depending on how they go. So, I don't know why my brain is like that, where I will just be okay watching 70 plus episodes of a YouTube series that in time is, like, several times over a 6-hour live stream. But a 6-hour live stream sort of, like, intimidates me. And I'm like, oh boy. There's legitimate... Also, like, obviously, time zones. If someone's, like, in a different time zone to me and they only stream when it's, like, 3 a.m. for me, I will just... That will not be a good viewer-streamer relationship from my end. So I'm, like, only watching that person if I happen to be awake. I'm like, ugh. I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts. I mean, obviously, you have me. I'm not a streamer who goes for like 6 to 8 hour streams all the time, and I don't know if I ever will necessarily. And also I stream pretty consistently in terms of times and everything. Sort of found my groove with it. It's kind of a nice little rhythm that I enjoy. But obviously maybe I'm not the only streamer that you watch, so talk to me about this kind of stuff. Like, do you feel the same way, where you will watch content that you don't normally watch if it's your favorite streamer? Or are you like, nah, I will just watch what I like anyways, doesn't matter who plays or what's going on? Or like things like that. I don't know. I've thought about it a bit recently. No other exist. Oh, Blue, you make me always not I'm back, but I'm gonna chat here now because overthinking. No worries, King. I was just having a chat, and this is like a question for chat, basically, where it's like, do you feel like you will watch content that you normally don't watch, or like content length that you normally don't enjoy if it's from your favorite streamer, or do you sort of just watch everything equally? Because I've talked like a bit about how there's a lot of streamers where I might enjoy the content, or I might think that could be a person I'll enjoy watching, but then especially content length or time zones and things like that sort of turn me off from getting more invested to the, like, where if I'm already invested, I will watch long form content and things like that because I'm already like invested, but having that can keep me from becoming invested, so I won't enjoy it. If that makes sense. I'm gonna throw out some stuff that we don't need. We have some good fishing loot, though. Oh, actually, no. Days worth of footage. I've at one point watched every Among Us stream cops ever appeared in days worth of footage. Yeah, like things like that. Also 200 more channel points. Let's go. But yeah, things like that where you will watch like a game that you usually don't watch, or like you watch so much content because like a person you enjoy is in that, whereas usually you wouldn't, right? And I do wonder if other people feel the same way, because I know that, let's say, it's well, who's a good example for this? I've watched every single Draffy video on the internet. Yeah, things like that, right? Where you'll binge watch everything that person's ever made, basically, or you'll watch whatever they've done because they're like one of your favorites, and you're like, yo, and you get really like into it, and basically you're just having a vibe that's just kind of different than other content. Where like for example, Tubbo for me is an example where I watched a lot, and I mean a lot, of the Tubathon, of the Subathon in March. I watched so much of that, and I had such a good time. And like some of my friends have done Subathon stuff, watched a lot of that as well. But aside from my friends and like some of my favorite creators, like I will check into Subathon and watch a bit, but I'm not gonna watch like a lot. You know what I mean? And it's kind of funny how I need to have this barrier passed. Back in my heyday, I watched entire YouTubers' filmography chronologically. Same! Okay. Young old me. There's some creators out there, some OGs, because this was years ago, where I've watched pretty much every single publicly available video. Even some that have now been, not made available for the public anymore. But yeah, there's some people I've watched everything of. Just a lot. I mean, I used to go and watch like complete Let's Play series of Jacksepticeyes, like older series, older at the time, obviously, now ancient, and things like that. And now, obviously, like Green is a great example of Mumbo, right? Where I'll just like watch comparatively old videos, but I'll just binge like entire series. I've also watched like a lot of Mumbo's season 7 episodes. Some creators I could have in on the background, others I had to actively watch. Yes, like that's the thing, right? Grian's videos, for example, not all of them, but some of them, I cannot really watch while I do something that requires a lot of attention, because he uses a lot of time lapses, which just have music. They don't explain what's going on, right? It's just cool music and buildy things. So I have to obviously watch to see what's happening. But Mumbo's videos, where it's over my head, the redstone, most of the time, so I'm not there to learn, basically. Sometimes I'm learning a bit, but in terms of, I'm not, as a builder, if I'm watching a video with building, I'm looking, what kind of hacks are they using? What kind of building palettes? What kind of placement? Things like that, because I understand the basics of building, even if I don't know every technique ever made. But with redstone, I'm much, much less advanced, and Mumbo is, like, a very skilled redstone maker, so I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna copy or mentally like anything you've just done here, my man. And he uses less time lapses, which explains a lot more what's going on, obviously, since he's a tech guy, basically. Oh, got a name tag. Nice. So I have had quite a few Mumbo videos. In the background, I was just doing Minecraft grinding and things like that. So it's basically like how much storytelling is involved, or how much like non-verbal, like visual details are included in certain content. But yeah, I could just watch a bunch of stuff. I've also watched Grian's like 100 Hours in Hardcore series recently. That's been really fun. And things like that, where those guys are definitely some of the guys where I'm like, yeah, like I'll watch a lot of your stuff. There's always that thing where if I'm watching content where I have some stake in it, for example, I make content in it myself, I naturally perk up my little ears and be like, hello, how does this work? How does that go? How does this editing thing go? And things like that. Basically trying to understand how something has been executed. But if it's content that has nothing to do with me, I can just like lean back and just enjoy it. Not saying I don't enjoy like content where I learn something as well, but it's like just different areas of the brain being activated. Oh jeez, my voice is dying a little bit. I'm just gonna do a bit more fishing, and then we might call it a day, and I might take a day off as well. simply because I've been frying my brain a lot recently with all of those redstone things and learning a lot. And also I have some things to do this week. Thank you for the hydration. I've run out of drinks, unfortunately, so I think I'm just going to drink once I finish stream. So, because then I don't need to get up, get a whole other drink and everything, so I'll just do it at the end. We have the end skirts, basically. But yeah, I like people just being unabashed enjoyers of things, and I've had like a bunch of talks about. Okay, one thing I really, really highly recommend. It's my recommendation of the stream. Do not read. It's not like it's a secret, because it's not a good book. The cheating was just not on in general. But as a recommendation, if you are looking for cool art and you happen to, in general, doesn't even matter if you're in the fandom or not, or if you watch it or not, there's so many people who put their heart and hard work in every day to have like daily art accounts. Like, for example, one that I've recently followed does like daily art of Iskall, which is incredible art. Like, the art pieces are good every single day, and I can't imagine how it must be to do art every day. I've done like things like art challenges, like Inktober and things like that, where you have a month where you do a piece a day, and those are always challenging and intense. But I can't imagine running one of those daily accounts. So if you're looking for cool art, even if you're not someone who enjoys like Hermitcraft or things like that, there's so many cool daily art accounts and absolutely wonderful people making cool products all the time. And I enjoy seeing that art on my dash all the time. I'm like, yeah, let's go. It's just nice. And oh my gosh. It's just good. And I'm so excited to have just, because like if you, about like me and Hermitcraft especially, it's like, I originally started watching it like a long time ago, and I watched like 20 episodes of season 6 from Green's POV, and then I kind of didn't. I watched other stuff for a long time, and now I got back into it, and I basically watched like the remaining 80 or so episodes of season 6 from Green, and now I've watched like almost the entirety of season 7 and a bit from other POVs as well, and it's just been really nice to fully get into it and like understand a lot of the references and the little quirks and jokes and little storylines that have been going on and things like that. And it's so nice to sort of have this time flow, even though it is weird because like obviously this content took a lot longer to make than it takes me to watch, but that's just how it is with YouTube content like that. Is there another? Yep, another book. Frostwalker 2 Silk Touch Piercing 2. Why? These enchantment books are the weirdest. Let's see if we get another fish, and then I think I'd be done. I'll do a bunch of, like, probably a bunch of off-stream things, but... yeah, I don't know. It's cool. Yep, another fish. Let's go. And we're gonna put all of these fish to cook them in my little robo boy that still doesn't have a name. If you have like a really cool name suggestion, tweet it at me or put it in the Discord, because he is nameless so far. And I'm gonna try and come up with a design for the like merchandise shop and what kind of stuff we should sell. Probably gonna be like banners and like t-shirts, quote unquote, which are not really t-shirts, but of course like dyed leather tunics and stuff, and like pants. But yeah, we're just gonna put the fish in right now. Let's go. The little guy is doing his thing, going along, going down. See if there's anything oxidizing. I don't think so. There you go. Let's go, Poggies. Okay, and look how fast he's doing it. He's already got like so much of the salmon cooked. What a lad. But yeah, I might take a day off tomorrow or the day after, I don't know. Probably tomorrow, honestly. since I do have to do some things off stream. And we also have the move upcoming, so there might be a little less content than usual. Have we done all of them? I think we... Why is this specific one just broken? SMH. There's just no coal in that one. We're running out of coal. Didn't have any coal on me, really? Just gonna smelt a bowl. There you go. Sometimes I need to put more fuel in here. Because this is cutting it a bit close. Oh yeah, no. Some of these are not cooked. Why is it only going to that one specific furnace, SMH? Yeah, nope, we are having a little bit of a problem with the coal being a bit missing. Oh, we still have 3 raw cod. There you go. Just doing a bit of manual things. Mostly because I've just not filled up the coal, probably. Big man needs some food. Still 8 chicken being cooked. 2 fish here. It's a lot less fast than it's obviously meant to be because I've just not filled up the coal and I don't have any on me. It's a bit of a shame. It's naturally they're not meant to all clog up like this. They're meant to collect like this? Let's go. Puggies. It's a bit slower, but it's fine. There you go. Yeah, it just slides right through. Any more food that's not been done? Nope. Also, surrounded by really glad to be a really cool community, such as this one. Your channel's a cool pog. I'm glad I was able to talk to the stream today. Y'all very poggers and me. It's very, very lovely to have you on stream, Void. Really appreciated it. You did amazing. And yeah, so probably no stream tomorrow, but the day after. And I might actually do a non-Minecraft stream again, because we've just been doing almost non-stop Minecraft, aside from when I played with friends, when we did the Risk stream. But we've just been doing a lot of Minecraft. I love Minecraft dearly, but I do also want to have a little bit of difference in content occasionally. So depending on how I feel, unless I have like a crazy idea of what to do or some of my friends are asking, I will probably do a non-Minecraft stream on Thursday. That should be that. But do follow the Discord or like be a part of the Discord if you are not already, because that's the best way to keep up to date with news. Here's my pups, have the puppies. Giving them a treat, there you go. Puppy's got a treat. We did get a name tag and some good stuff as well. That was pretty pog. And yeah, so I'll most likely see you boys on Thursday. We're going to raid my friend a city who's doing an art stream. You don't need to stick around, but it's lovely to share the love. And a city's an amazing friend and has had some health problems at the moment. So if you can, do support him as well with some bits or some subs as well. He'd probably really appreciate that. And I'll see you boys on Thursday.